Hello, darlings. I'm sorry. My producer was just extremely funny. So I'm so happy to see you guys. Hi, I'm Peri Lyons. This is Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic, here with you today to answer all, and that means all, of your questions. So if you have a question about love, life, quantum physics, we're going to skip geography. I'm not great at geography. I'm here for you. And with a verifiable 87.5% accuracy rate, you can trust me. Of course, whenever anybody says you can trust me, I'm like, But so we're going to start off with the psychic weather. And as my longtime viewers and adored, cherished ducklings know, hi guys, I'm so happy you're here. By the way, this is almost my 4th year on Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio, and I just want to thank every single one of my listeners and watchers and participators and producers, because without you, I would be nothing, I tell you. Anyway, but I'm just really grateful you're here. So we're going to start out with the psychic weather. And the psychic weather is where I draw 3 cards. And the cards are pretty accurate about what's coming up for you this week. It doesn't matter what your sign is. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter about anything except that if you're watching or listening, you're supposed to hear this. So I'm going to take a deep breath, ask for blessing, and bless all of you. And the first randomly drawn card. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's the 7 of Cups. Now, 7 is a lucky number in numerology. It's a lucky number for a reason. 5 is the number of things sort of breaking and changing. 6 is the number of work. And 7 is the number of what happens after you've done the work, you've survived the changes, and now you're poised to receive what you've asked for. This week, this card is asking you, yes, you, right there. No, not the person next to you, okay. Asking you what you want, and not what other people think you should want, not what you think you should want, what you want, what makes you happy. And this is the time to start making choices. Make choices about what you want your future to be. Because as eternal beings, every choice we make, not to put too much pressure on you or anything, but resounds in eternity. So this is also a week in which you have an enormous amount of opportunity. So you might be getting job offers, you might be getting 5 to 10 people asking you to marry them, which could be confusing. It's a week of enormous opportunity, and it's a week in which the universe is asking you to take a deep breath like this and say, what do I really want? And then listen to the answer. So that's the first part of the week. I just loved it. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, midweek, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is kind of a knight in shining armor card. It's somebody who might be just coming in to help you. Not necessarily rescue you, but definitely help you. So if you're in a difficult time in your life and you're reaching out for a mentor, a therapist, a coach, a life coach, this is a fantastic week to look for somebody like that and and follow up. It's also, Knight of Wands is also a man under 45 who is, or a woman or somebody who, whatever gender you identify with, because as you know, we're very LGBTQ and other friendly here. This is somebody who has a lot of very creative, fantastic, like, let's get this done energy. So this is somebody who might be coming into your life to kind of inspire you as well. Romantically, it could be somebody who is a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, Sagittarius, who kind of pops up and either inspires or confuses you, depending on your mood. But midweek, you're going to feel a lot of energy, and it does feel like somebody is going to be coming into your life, whether romantically or as a mentor or as a helper, to inspire you and lift you out of any kind of rut you feel you've been in. That is so much fun to do. I don't know why. Okay. And last card, what is this? Oh, interesting. Queen of Swords. Okay, excuse me. Queen of Swords. If you're watching this and you are female or identify as female, this might be a time in your life when it's time to cut off people, places, or things that aren't working for you. They just aren't. And it's time to say goodbye to them. And you don't have to do it dramatically. You don't even have to tell them. You can just, if there's somebody you've been sort of obsessing over, which we've all done, if there's a friendship in which somebody under the guise of being helpful is just being toxic and insulting, if there's somebody in your life that is just not contributing to your well-being, this is the time to let them go. If they're supposed to be in your life, they will come back around. If they're not, they'll go get a job at McDonald's. I don't know. Hi, Annette in Victoria, British Columbia. I've only got one more card, so hang out. I can't wait to talk to you. I love the name Annette. The other thing this card could mean is that this is a really good week in which to speak your truth. There are times in one's life when you just have to say what's going on with you and what you want, what you'll put up with, and what you won't put up with. So it's a perfect week to do that. Whee! And the last card, oh, I love this. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune card. Now, many tarot card readers, there are so many terrific readers out there, and then there are a lot of crap readers, I'm not going to lie to you. But they'll make this a very complicated card. It's not. It means your luck was crap, and suddenly it's taking a huge turn for the better. That's honestly, that's what it means. It's like stuff, nothing was going right. Everything was blowing up in your face. You couldn't get arrested. Well, not that you want to be arrested, but, and then suddenly your luck takes a massive turn for the better. That's the end of this week. Enjoy it, because this card, it always, always is true. It always works. And honestly, I mean, of course, listen to other tarot readers. Don't really, because I'm the only culprit. But this really does mean that stuff kind of sucked, and it's totally going to take a big, fat turn for the better. So knock yourself out. Whee! That's fun. All right. Thank you. That was the weather for the week. Hi, Annette. Are you still there, baby?
Hi, I'm here. Yes, thank you.
Oh, it's nice to hear your voice. You have a lovely speaking voice. What day is your birthday? That's how I connect to people.
February 12th.
February 12th?
February 12th.
Okay. So Aquarius, I just want to make sure I'm hearing you right. My phone's been acting up this week. Oh, that's an
Pardon
awesome
me?
day. So February 12th, right?
No, the month before that, January 12th.
Why am I having such a hard time? Kids at home, forgive me. I don't know why I'm having a hard time hearing you. What? Oh, it's on your end. Let's do it one more time. So just say the month.
January
Month.
12th.
Oh, January. Okay, wasn't that tough? Okay. Oh, we love us, our Capricorns. Oh, oh, oh.
That's right. Yeah.
Here's the thing people don't understand about Capricorns. Capricorns have a reputation for being, very like buttoned up and being very sort of orderly and organized. And you
Yeah.
are all that. But under that, you are the most original thinkers in the zodiac. I mean, under the organized, structural, I know how things work exterior, you're crazy. I mean, in the best possible way. And all of you have this incredibly original way of thinking, which is why you've been born into a zodiacal sign that is known for being very structured and conservative, because only in that way can you get your sort of originality out into the world. Does that feel like that applies to you?
Yeah, sounds pretty much me.
It does, doesn't it? I got that too. So, tell me your question. What would you like to know about today?
Do you do readings from Spirit? I always like to hear from someone from Spirit.
From Spirit, as in, do I do channeling generally, or do I do channeling for
like
mediumship?
One from Spirit, mediumship.
Mediumship. Is there somebody in particular you want to hear from?
Yes.
Is it a woman? No.
Pardon me?
Is it a man or a woman?
A man.
Yeah, because I got woman first, and then honestly, the man.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Oh, no, it's fine. The man elbowed her out of the way. Which I was like, dude, be polite. Oh God, I can really feel why you'd want to hear from this person. Boy, this is. Give me a second here.
Thank you.
This is somebody who went before their time, and I don't care if they passed at 82. They went before their time.
Yes. Yeah.
And just had so much vitality and so much joy and so much wisdom. Is this the right person? Is this who I'm getting? Because I'm just madly in love with this person.
Oh, sounds very familiar. Yeah.
I'm not sure if this was I'm sorry. A one-syllable name, something like Greg, but not Greg.
I have a brother named Greg. Yes.
Okay, it's not him though. Tell me the first name, if you would.
Brandon.
Oh, okay. Did people call him Bran a lot? Or it's okay if they didn't.
No.
He is, what a badass, man. I freaking love this guy. Can I date him? I'm not sure if he was a relative. I don't think you were romantically involved. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you had a soul bond.
No, he's a son.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Jeepers creepers. You guys have such a strong soul bond.
Yeah, we definitely do.
I don't even know if I believe in past lives, but right now I'm believing in past lives, because you guys have been like, oh, I just love him. I'm so sorry. It's the worst thing I can think of, but I have to tell you, he's with you all the time.
Oh, that's
right
so nice to hear.
He has a sister who he's very protective of.
Yes.
Yeah, very protective. In fact, here's the thing, Annette. Give me a second because I have to stop crying. Was he around 29 when he left?
21.
20, I'm sorry. I saw the numeral wrong. Forgive me.
Thank you.
Oh, that just makes me so mad. I'm sorry. It's because he had so much to give the world, but he gave the world so much. He just such a source of joy, and just sort of such a source of, oh, I just love him. He's very proactive. I don't know if he has more than one sister, but there's one sister that he's very proactive about, and he shields her from bad relationships. Just between you and me, she doesn't have the best taste in guys. But he's with you. You can talk to him, and he will hear you, and you can hear him. He's right there with you. Personality doesn't die. Love does not die. I did not know that before I did this work. And I can tell you, love does not die. And he was a born teacher in a lot of ways. I don't think that's what he did for a living, but did he like doing things with his hands? Like mechanics, motorcycle, or anything like that?
Well, he was really good in school.
The tools.
I know that with his hands. He did better at learning with his hands.
Yeah. He was good at school or with tools?
Well, in auto body, he was really good at that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Mechanics.
He did better in things like that than.
Yeah. Really good with tools and mechanics and auto body stuff. And very good at teaching younger people that as a way of keeping them out of trouble. Yeah.
Yes, all the time.
All the time.
He was always helping people all the time. And always. Yeah.
I can tell you that he saved at least 15 young people's lives. But can you give me a second here? Sorry. When younger people, or even, he's a very old soul.
Yeah.
He was, and I mean, even when he was a very little boy, he was one of those like toddlers who was like a little man. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. God, I love this. I love him. I just love him. He's
thank you.
He's hanging out with a grandfather of his, by the way.
Oh, wow. Do you know what grandfather that might be?
Might be his father. I'm not sure who passed in your family, but grandfather.
Oh, my father passed.
That would be it. They spend a lot of time together. Your father was it seems to me like your father was a fairly, if I say religious man, would that, a man of ethics and integrity?
Not my dad. He wasn't really religious, my dad.
Somebody with ethics and integrity doesn't mean necessarily religious.
Okay.
Somebody who always did the right thing.
Yeah, my dad was like that. He taught us right from wrong all the time.
Yeah. So they're spending a lot of time together. I can tell you he saved at least 15 people's lives by teaching them.
Wow.
Kids or younger people, even older people who are going in the wrong direction, and he would teach them.
Yeah, he was always doing that.
Always.
I heard about so many people have told me that.
Yeah. So many. When I say 15 people, I mean at least. I mean, he saved lives. And
yes,
I just love him. So. We only have about 30 seconds left. What I want to tell you is
he's with his grandfather then? Is that who he's with?
Yeah, he's with a lot. Is
there anything he wanted to tell me?
Was there a woman he was in love with? Is it possible he... Yeah. I'm not sure if he had a child or was about to have a child.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Okay.
has a son.
Is a son?
Yes.
He wants you to know. Oh, sorry. What's his son's name?
Mason.
Oh, that's beautiful. He is always with Mason, especially in nature. You're going to notice that Mason has some talents that he's exhibiting very early.
Oh.
Mason could take apart like a 1912 pocket watch and put it back together behind
Sounds
his
just
back
like
in his
Mason. Yeah,
sleep.
it sounds just like
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's him. He is also an incredibly loving kid. But here's the thing that I need you to know. Mason is also a very beautiful little boy, right? He's physically very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just reporting the facts. You're welcome. But so just make sure that you always know where he is, because there are bad people out there. He's totally safe. He really is. But he's so physically and emotionally beautiful that it makes he's so radiant that people want to latch onto him. So just make sure that you be extra.
I've always found that too. Nobody wants me to, I don't know, I've always wanted my grandson, but everybody wants him. Like they all want him.
Yes, everybody wants him. Everybody. It's like he's this magnet of love and beauty, and he's got like 162 IQ. So
oh, thank you.
Get him into a gifted program. Make sure you keep a really, really sharp eye on where he is at all times. I don't like his mom. I can't believe I just said that outside of my head. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't like her. I think she is a little immature for her age, and she's incredibly blessed.
The biological mother?
Just asked if I could, my producers just asked if I could stay with you instead of. I'm sorry, Randy. Can you call back next week? Because I really want to talk to you and I have great stuff to tell you. And Randy, just so you know, it's going to be okay. But get away from that guy you're dating, because somebody much better is coming up. Call me next week. Okay, Annette, I want to come back to you.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. She's very immature. And this is, again, if I believed in reincarnation, which suddenly I sort of do, because you and Brandon have always, you've been together in so many lives. And I don't even know if I believe in past lives, but it's like you were warriors together. You had each other's backs.
Oh, thank you.
And that makes sense to you, right? Because he's so protective. He's such a protective energy. Oh,
yeah,
he
always was like that with me.
And he's got the most beautiful,
close to my son.
He also has the most beautiful eyes. What color were his eyes?
Hazel?
Yeah, he's got tiger eyes. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how like the hazel that like tigers and kitty cats have? It's not brown.
That's right.
It's not he's got like golden eyes. Yes, that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly the color of his eyes.
He's totally here. Oh, Jess, love him. Oh, what a gift. Thank you so much for being here. I can't tell you what a gift this is. So he wants you to know that don't be as judgmental of his son's mother as I just was. And I apologize. I didn't mean to say that outside of my head. Sometimes she didn't really want anything to, she kind of moved on and kind of, he was more involved in his son's life. Yeah. She was never really involved in her son's life. I get that.
He didn't have parents, my grandson.
Is he with you now?
I wanted him with me. I really wanted him with me. But then the Native ministry, since I wasn't on the reserve, they gave him to my son's father instead.
I think what I see in the future is that that's going to change and that he will be with you.
Wow.
Well,
that'd be my dream come true.
I am seriously going to pray in every single religious language I know for that to happen, because you and Mason have such a strong bond. I mean, the minute you guys looked into each other's eyes, you know that. So we only have about 30 seconds.
Yeah, it just hurt me so much losing my son.
Well, your son is with you all the time.
I raised my son on my own. I didn't have anybody raise him with me.
And you know what?
I raised my son on my own.
Kudos, you did a great job. So you're in my prayers. I'm going to ask everybody who's listening and watching today to send prayers and good wishes to Mason and to Annette, that they be together. But Annette, I have to tell you, Brandon is always with you.